Hello, hello, welcome back. Yes, I've been on my holes and I've had a lovely week. I think I need another one, um, just to sort of recover as you do. But nevertheless, we had a really good week away. So thank you very much for all of your lovely messages and things, saying how had we got on and everything. So yeah, we had a brilliant time. Um, and whilst I was away, we introduced the new rewards club, the Maxonets. Be there or be square, as they say. So do go over and have a look at that. Few teething issues just to start off with, mainly on my part because I didn't quite understand it. Technology and me, we're not an ideal combination, but it looks like we got it sus now. And basically, if you had signed up for an account on the website maximumcrafts.com beforehand, you will automatically become a member, and you don't get an email to start off with, which I thought you did, to say that you've got 100 points as a welcome in your kitty. But once you've made a purchase, and I think people have already been seeing that, then you do indeed. So do go along. It doesn't cost you anything at all, but basically it earns you points that you can then use discount at a later date. You also will get special offers where there will be special codes and all sorts to use. So do go and have a look, and thank you for your support as always. So today I'm going to be showing you some of the new Love and Something, Love and Romance collection from Sue Wilson. I've picked out some of them to show you today, but there are others which popped over onto the website as well. They're under the Sue Wilson banner. They are also under the Facebook Live section, even though we're on YouTube. It's very confusing. I told you, me and technology. But I'm going to be using these. I wanted to show you two different cards actually today. So I'm going to do just that. There are three new sentiments which just go well with anything. So we've got the noble shadowed sentiments. So you've got the background such as this background, and then you've got your, in this case, two words, hopefully one round the right way, for best wishes, which, as I said, will go with anything you like. Really nice focal point for that one. You've then got happy anniversary, and you've also got on your special day. So that one's certainly generic, and that one not too badly off. Obviously that one a little bit more specified, but those are a very good choice for anyone. So take those to one side for a minute. Then I'm going to be using specifically this die, which is called the Anniversary Hearts. And then there's also this really, really pretty one, which is called Lace Rose Heart. So because they're hearts, they are more on the sort of love theme, but they could be missing you, thinking of you, all sorts. And I'm going to give you two different looks with them because I was just playing about with them and thought, you know what, they really do make all different sorts of different ways. So first of all, I'm going to be using this one. So let me just pop this one to one side. So this is a rather large die. It comes in a set of four dies. You've got an outer base here. You've got then an inner frame. Then you've got another little border with a sort of scalloped edge, small scalloped edge, and then you've got the inner piece, which again is one of those dies that doesn't cut out, it cuts into, see what I mean? So this edge here won't actually cut out, so it needs to go with a frame of sorts, and it can go with that one, or it can be a plain one, wider border there, or indeed you could go straight for the jugular and go for something like that as well. So I'll show you how they all cut out, because they all cut out beautifully and differently, and I just thought we would have a bit of a play with them. So first of all, I'm going to take the actual heart piece itself. I'm going to use with that one the scalloped area like that. Okay, so they go on there like that. I'm going to put it onto gold. So I'd appreciate the fact that you're going to be seeing a shiny surface at the moment for that. I'm going to tape that into place so it just basically goes in to the centre, leaving a similar border if you can all the way around, and tape that down. And then I'm going to put that through oh blimey, I'm going to put it through the Gemini, but I'm going to put it through with my grand caliper plates. Yeah, so this is my new machine that I'm using. Quite pleased with it. Haven't used it very much because it came before we went away, and so I'm just getting a bit used to it, but yeah, quite impressed so far. So here is my thing. We'll just check that it has cut out all the way around, so that's great, it has. And then take away these pieces. So that piece will come away. That little scalloped edge, I'm just going to remove with my brush as many parts as I can. And look at this detail. Let me just get all of the bits out here. Now, just bear with me. Just scoop that away. Just want you to look at all of that detail. So you can see that there's lots of different types of hearts on there. I've obviously done it with the shiny, so I'm hoping that you can see them in detail. But you've got lots of dots, you've got them debossed, you've got them embossed, you've got them with the same sort of, some flowers that are in this same sort of style as well, but it gives you a beautiful, beautiful finish. So having done that piece, I now want to cut out in black, here, with the very outer piece. Now, this is the very outer piece, and this is going to fit into a DL card, so only just. But I'm pleased to say that it does fit into a DL card. I'm not sure whether you're in the States or not, to be honest. I think it possibly is. Now this one, I think you'll agree when we cut it, is a surprise, because it's got like the little scalloped edges around there, so a similar design as this one. Okay, so I'm going to pop that onto my plate, put that through. I've got my DL card here, so you can see that if I would put it on there, you've already got a very simple card basically. We'll just check that it's cut out everywhere, which it has. And to me, this, when I first cut it out, was a massive surprise, because it was me thinking that I was going to get a piece with some scallops around the outside, because that's what it looked like to me. And lay me down, there is not a scallop in sight. Take out the pieces in a second, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? Because it fits in so beautifully to our scalloped card, DL card. Still on holiday, my brain's still on holiday. It will give the background piece for so many, and I can see me using this as literally background. I haven't got to trim it, haven't got to trim the card, haven't got to do anything else with it, but just pop it down. And I'm liking that idea a lot. So just sharpen that. So that's going to be my card base. That's going to go on there like that. And then I'm going to come in with this and just pop that straight on there. Now, for me, this is virtually done, to be honest with you. I'm going to spray the back of this. Just make sure I've got all this out. I'm going to do it with my spray, which is this one, Craft Mount Permanent Adhesive. just to make life quicker for me today. And I'm going to put that straight onto there, which gives me that same sort of border all the way around. Just give it a second or two to grab. It is the permanent one, but I do find that it takes a second or two to grab, which, to be honest, is quite handy, because sometimes you suddenly put it in the wrong place and you wish that you hadn't got the permanent one. So there you go. There is really basically my first full card. Now, I could finish this off completely. This can be an absolute flat card. Clearly I need to put a sentiment on. I could put some foam on the back. Lots of different choices here. And before I say I finish this card, I just wanted to try something. So I'm just going to press that down, make sure we got that as straight as possible. So there is a DL card, all done. All I did was cut it out. However, I just want to use this die again. So this is the inner piece. This time I'm just going to cut it out onto a plain piece of red card. Okay. Pop that through my machine. And what I'm thinking of is that some of these hearts could be put with little red hearts. We could take out the waist. Let's put it around so that it's the right way round. I'm just pushing those hearts. You can just see which way round they are. I think that's it. Now they look a bit odd like that, but when you then just pop a little bit of glue when it comes down into these spaces, it just then makes it, well, classier than ever, I reckon, don't you? So I'm just going to pick up with my easy pick tool and then just slot them back into place. Simple as that. Don't need to do all of them. Perhaps if I was putting a sentiment on amongst this, I wouldn't need to put it all. But everywhere that that there is space for that makes it easy just to pop out from the actual die itself, to be honest. To use those, whoops. And then, now that seems a funny shape, but when it goes in, it is not a funny shape. And then so simply paper pieced all of the red hearts back into place. Give a good extra press down. And then you've got the look. So you could do just the black and gold. You can put just a little bit of the hearts. You could also make this into sort of a wedding card if you had the theme of the colour of the wedding. You could do a strip across here with your sentiment. You could obviously put your sentiment straight on it. So you could go for something like that. But I prefer it just to look just like that, which is your DL card. Okay, so that's that one. Now, I've taken the opportunity of pre-cutting some of the other bits and pieces for this next card. Oops, knocking over everything at the same time. So I'm bringing myself in with this time a 10x7 card. Quite an unusual one. You sell the blanks for this. And it just gives a different option of making a slimline card but into a bigger card. Now this one I have chosen and already cut out antique copper, and I'm going to put that sort of there. And I've also cut out from matte vintage gold card 2 pieces, of which I'm going to put absolutely on top of each other. The reason why I'm going to do that is because I found that it gives it a really nice finish. Again, this card is so simple. If suddenly you realise that you're going to a party and you've forgotten to get a card or make a card, this one would be perfect if it was sort of in this place. Gold wedding anniversary, but if you did it in silver, a silver one, etc., etc. So I'm just lining up both of those pieces and putting one literally on top of the other. Sliding that into place where I need to. And I felt that that gave it not only extra strength, but a really lovely finish. So that is 2 on top of one another. And then I'm going to put that directly on there. There is, however, a panel that you can add. I thought I'd pre-cut it out, but maybe not. There is just an inner one that you could do with that, but so that you could change the background. But I thought that the copper on that looked rather nice, so I'm just going to spray this one. I'll put that directly onto my antique copper. I'm not going to do any inlays this time with my red hearts. They just could finish it, or you could even cut it out with the mirror card version of the gold. Okay, so that's going to go on that panel there. I'm going to have to put some good old foam on there, so let's just put some foam down. So this is 2mm foam, which will just bring it up very slightly by 2mm, funnily enough. But also you have got that thickness by doing the 2 of the card fronts. Hold on, I don't want that one there. So I'm going to stick that down to one side of my 10x7 card. I've then taken my beautiful heart die here. So this is the lace rose heart. You've got 3 dies in this set. You've got the outer, which is the scalloped, which goes with all of the bits and pieces in the range. Then you've got a plain die. And then you've got this beautiful lattice and rose in the side, which has no cutting edge. So you do need to either use one or other of these dies in order to give you that finish. So I have taken the dies and I have used the outer die only, just to cut myself out in the matte card, the satin card of the gold, just the outer heart. And then from milk card, using the plain edge and the lattice one, I've cut that out. Now this really lends itself to paper piecing, but we haven't got time for that one today, but hopefully you will see some beautiful samples around with this, where the rose is actually paper pieced. So it's rather nice to do that as well. I'm just going to pop that into position. Again, I've sprayed it because there's a lot of detail in this die, all of this lattice. I'm going to turn that over and press it down the other side. So that's what I've used again, that one. So you can see, beautiful. Just in itself, it does look very nice with these paper pieces, but it just looks beautiful like that. I'm going to pop that on its edge on this card, so you can see where I'm wanting to put the foam. I'm going to take, 3mm foam for that. I'm just going to put that 3mm on this side. So just about there. And there. And then I can just stick it straight down. At a sort of angle, about halfway, like that. And then I've also done the happy anniversary, so I've used the milk card for the actual sentiment itself and popped that onto the background one of the satin card again and again. Just put a bit of foam just on this last bit because I'm just going to sit that up a little bit, and that's done. Now obviously there could be all sorts of different, I'm going to straighten that one a bit. You could have all sorts of different embellishments on here, and it literally is the quickest card you ever could see. The main thing I wanted to show you was just how beautiful these dies work with just cutting them out, really. So we could have embellished this more, we could and still could go with the cutting it out again and using just the inner parts to do a very delicate piece of paper piecing. And what would look really nice is to use the mirror card. So we use the mirror card for our other card, this one. So we use the gold mirror card there. But if we were to use the gold mirror card and just fill in this, it would again look all that lovely, subtle is the word I was looking for. So to use that for the gold and possibly even put the gold mirror card into these. So again, really, really simple, 2 different cards using the same die but done in a slightly different way. One making it into a large card, so 10 by 7, ideal. Can chop it down and do all sorts with that, so that's perfect. But it fits in also quite beautifully into a DL card as well, which again does the biz. So all of these items that I've used today are all over on the website. Don't forget, each sale will, or each purchase I should say, will add towards your reward points, of which you can redeem at any time. So do go over and have a look at something like that as well. I'm sorry that I wasn't actually here in person with you today, but to make up for it, I'm going to launch a sale and a special sale with the mystery parcels. So tomorrow, which is Bank Holiday Monday, starting at 9 o'clock UK time, and I apologise for our customers that are overseas that might be a ridiculous time of the day or night for you. Do apologise about that. But anyway, 9 o'clock tomorrow, Monday, Bank Holiday Monday, we will launch the sale where there are absolute giveaways, literally giveaways, including another batch of mystery boxes. The mystery boxes have got £50 worth of dies, stamps, all sorts of things in there. They are all brand new, they've not been used, they've not been trialled, they're not samples, they are the real McCoy, and they are for just £14.95. So do go and grab yourself a bargain. They are very limited and they nearly always go within minutes, but do go and have a look, and don't forget all of your points add up to be that wonderful Maxinet person that you are. I will be here in person for real on Wednesday evening, which is the let's have a look, 1st of June. Oh my goodness, 1st of June I'll be here at 6 o'clock with the new Julie Hickey release, which is coming soon, so I'm looking forward to showing you that. So many new things, very exciting about a new supplier that I've got, so I'm looking forward to showing you some of those items as well. And yeah, it's all really, really good. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for being a Maxinet if you are, because I'm sure you all are. Thank you to Stella for naming us. I don't think it does involve wearing pink t-shirts with I'm a Maxinet on. Please don't do that. the thought is just, yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed what I've showed you today. They are all over on the website. Have a good day, and I will see you on Wednesday, the 1st of June at 6 o'clock in the evening. Take care till then, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye bye.